What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. So today, we're doing something a little bit different. We're up against the Guard Challenge versus Whitebeard, but today we're going to be going ahead and utilizing a character that I personally dislike by a very significant margin. I really do not like this character, and that character is Big Mom. I know some people kind of have a thing for this character, and they like the way that the character works, but personally speaking, no, I've never really been the biggest fan of this unit. The only real time where I was actively using this character was when this character debuted on Global. Funnily enough, actually debuted on Global with the Super Evolution of the character as well, which it was pretty exciting at the time. But obviously, as time has gone on, this character has definitely lost its place. And in today's video, I want to go ahead and build a team taking on the Whitebeard Challenge because I was actually noticing something when I was looking through my character box and just reading up on this character. She actually works ridiculously well with Douglas Bullet, because if you actually read her special, it's pretty cool because it actually makes your top row characters get a 2x attack and all boost for 3 turns, and it locks the character slots as well. So with Douglas Bullet as a friend captain, he can have a 2x attack and all boost for multiple turns, and we already know how good Douglas Bullet is. So I feel like it's going to be a very interesting combination to see how this works out. One thing to note though is that, you know, when we do reach the final stage, I believe if you have strength character as your captain, that strength characters lose their color affinity. So that's a little bit of a downer, but aside from that, let's just jump into it. We do have Vivi Rebecca. We've got Colosseum Oven with the support of Akainu. We're going to be using them on the final stage, I believe, to try and get some matching slots, and we'll get an attack boost and an all boost from the 2 characters. We've got Gin and Don Krieg because they're just really good, and then Colosseum NL for removing debuffs along the way. So let's just jump into it. You know, as I said, this is going to be a playthrough video, live playthrough. I don't know if this team's going to work, and if it does, that's awesome. If it doesn't, then I'll have to go back to the drawing board and try and figure something out. But I have faith that this team should be able to make our way through here. And the main reason I'm doing something like this is because there's literally no content to play on Global right now. And I talked about it in my video that I uploaded before as well, either yesterday or whatever it was, with the Luffy Law Team versus the Revolutionary Challenge. You know, I just need something to do, and I feel like this is a really nice thing to do, to try and just, you know, beat some content with some characters that I don't really use that often. So first of all, we want to get our strength characters with their cooldowns. So let's target the strength guy, which we are, and we will just attack. One thing to note as well is that we are using the Big Mama Shanta ship, which is actually pretty good, because if your captain is Driven or Powerhouse, and then if you hit 3 perfects, your characters get a 1.65 times attack boost, which is really good, and I think it's a flat 1.5, and it also increases the chances of you getting a matching slot as well, which is also very good, and it also has the 6-turn cooldown special to generate a recovery slot, which if you've got Big Mom, it becomes a similar slot. So I feel like this is the perfect ship to run with Big Mom. I feel like you kind of have to run a ship like this, especially if you want to use certain specials at certain times. Okay, anyway, first things first, let's get rid of the attack down with NL. The only thing is like, I don't know if NL's cooldown is going to be ready by the time we reach stage 6 against Marco and Vista, because we desperately need it there as well. Let's switch Rebecca to get a chain lock. And I guess from here, let's go ahead and launch the Big Mom special, which, as I said, is going to give our top row characters a 2x attack and all boost for 3 turns. And it also locks their slot as well. It would be nice if she actually gave the captain a matching slot as well. That would be just so good, but unfortunately she doesn't. So, you know, if the friend captain does not have a matching slot when you launch her special, it's kind of a shame. But from here, let's just... We've got the 2.5 chain lock still, so let's just attack. It doesn't actually matter at this point. Just attack and get rid of Curiel. Stage 3 is going to be against these blokes here. We've got Haruto, we've got Rakuyo, and we've got Atmos. Right, so we get Special Binded, which of course isn't fun. Let's switch Don Krieg into Gin to get some type advantage. Let's get the Chain Lock, of course. And we still have the attack and all boost from the previous stage, so Big Mom and Bullet are hitting ridiculously hard. So let's just attack. And attack with Big Mom, switch to Rakuyo. Yeah, looking good, looking good. Pass the turn there, because we want to make sure that we are getting rid of that special bind, because that's obviously not very good. One thing as well is I actually might launch the ship special here as well. That might be... Yeah, because the thing is if after you eat a assembler slot, Big Mom has like a buffed captain effect that obviously is going to be super ideal to get, but the amount of assembler slots that we're gonna find during this run is probably not gonna be too high. Anyways, let's launch the ship special to get assembler slot to make sure that we have Big Mom active as a captain that we can hit with in the following turn. We'll switch with you. We're gonna eat the assembler slot, and we want to save the slot on Bullet for sure. And we want to make sure that we don't have VV up right now because we're going to switch into V. Actually, does it really matter? It probably doesn't, right? Because Bullet isn't boosting VV, so that's the big problem there. So we'll just, yeah, we'll eat this. And then we'll let Big Mom with her auto attack, which is also something as to why I don't like the character that much, because you really have to micromanage Big Mom, and I'm not really a big fan of that. But, you know, if you do plan her out correctly, like, Big Mom is quite devastating. Like, I would completely agree, but it's just, she's so annoying to manage that you just might as well use something else, because there's, like, even Douglas Bullet, for example. Like, why use Big Mom when you can literally just use Douglas Bullet, right? It just doesn't really make much sense. But either way, what are we going to do here? We want to get a little bit of neutral damage at the very least, so we'll do that. We want to get the chain lock. Unfortunately, Rebecca doesn't really do too much damage because Bullet isn't really boosting her. I think at this point here, we're just going to attack and just hopefully kill Speedjiru. At least we'll have type advantage with Bullet, so he's going to hit ridiculously hard, so that's quite nice. Actually, let's attack with him first and see how much damage we can get. So let's do this. Attack. Okay, that's pretty good. Get some damage off on Ezo. Oh yeah, that was a fantastic turn. That was so good. Okay. So at this point here, we're going to switch. Yeah, let's get some health back. We want to kill him in 2 turns. And we want to get some health back, of course. So we'll keep switching with the VV Rebecca, of course. We don't want to kill him this turn, so we want to just be a little bit cautious, but we do want to get some matching slots because Josu's coming up, and Josu is kind of a pain. I'm very tempted to eat that assembler slot, actually. Is that going to benefit us in any way? I'm trying to think. Do we really need to eat it? Well, look, okay, NL's on a 6-turn cooldown. He needs to be on a 2-turn cooldown when we kill Josu, so that's gonna be a thing. I will eat the assembler slot, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna eat it, and we need to kill him. It would be really good to get a matching slot on Douglas Bullet here for when we do our burst turn against Josu to make sure that he actually goes down. We do not get a matching slot yet, but it's okay because we actually need to stall a couple turns anyway. Stalling on Josu isn't too bad, especially when we've got the switch effect of Don Krieg and Gin. And hopefully, we get a matching slot on Bullet. That's going to be big. We do have a couple turns to do it. And we get it, so that's great. So we will switch into Krieg again. We'll get a little bit of stall off. No problems whatsoever. So we're going to take a bit of damage, but it's not too bad because NL's going to be ready, and then with NL being ready, we can remove all the debuffs in the following turn, which is obviously very, 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 very important. So from here, let's switch and then use the VV special to remove the defensive effects, get the color affinity boost, and from here, we're also going to switch and launch the Don Krieg and Gin special to give us an orb boost. This should be enough to take him down. Should I eat the assembler slot here? I'm trying to think. Okay, so against Vista... Actually, you know what? It would be nice to have the Rampage mode. But it also would be nice to make sure that we are hitting Vista, actually. I'm going to eat the assembler slot. I think it's probably a little bit of a better idea to do that. Alright, here we go. Let's attack. Okay. Eat the assembler slot. And then hopefully Bullet kills. Let's go. Nice. Okay, so we're sitting in a pretty good position right now. Unfortunately, like, we will actually have to take a hit from Vista or Marco. I would assume we should be able to take down Vista this turn. I would say so. I would say we're able to do that. So let's go ahead and use the NL special, of course, to remove all the debuffs. That's a great thing. NL is like the perfect character here because he removes paralysis, attack down, and the chain debuff. But of course, we want to actually make it sure that we at least stall 1 turn here so that we can get rid of the normal attacks only when we move into the final stage. Switch you to get some damage reduction, which is quite key. And let's just attack Vista and take him down. That's going to be the big thing here. I could actually eat a assembler slot here as well to make sure we have the rampaged captain effect. Yeah, that sounds like a really good idea, so let's do that. Eat a assembler slot. And then hopefully get the KO. Boom, nice. Okay. So now we've just got Marco to deal with. The normal attacks only is on a 2-turn timer now. So now we can actually take him down, and we're good. We are good. I actually will keep VV as VV, because then we can switch into Rebecca. Rebecca will have more damage overall when we launch all of our specials compared to it being VV. So that actually makes a lot of sense to keep it as VV. And I will... yeah, I'll switch you into Gin. I guess it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. And I will use you, because I will eat that similar slot to make sure that we have the buffed captain effect in the following turn. So, alright. Let's kill Marco. Hopefully kill Marco at least. I don't think we're going to kill. It's going to be close. We don't have the chain. Oh, we did get the kill. Okay, Bullet. Bullet's just too good. Bullet is just way too good. Okay, so final boss stage now. We have Marco. No, we have Marco, sorry. We have Ace and we have Whitebeard. But of course, this thing right here is the kicker. So Bullet no longer has like the super effective against all types, which kind of sucks. But we do have the Gin, who will be super effective against Ace, so that's going to be quite good. We're not going to have any type advantage against Whitebeard, but that's not really going to be a problem because we've got Douglas Bullet, so that's right. Let's use him to get the health cut and obviously the end of turn damage. Switch you to get the chain lock. Use the oven special, which will go ahead and give us, you know, the orb boost, which is cool. And we'll also get the attack boost from the Akainu, but of course Gin's not going to get the attack boost from that, which isn't that big of a deal. We could use the Big Mom special here, but it's fine. I'm just going to keep it just in case. So from here, we just want to attack. So here we go. Let's do it. Unfortunately, Big Mom does not have slot line reduction, so it would have been nice if she did. But either way. And then Bullet should kill. There we go. So Big Mom, you know, still coming in kind of clutch. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that Big Mom is like the new optimal, it's the new meta, but it's interesting to see that, you know, a character such as Big Mom, who came out quite a long time ago, is still able to beat some relatively recent content. Of course, we did have some help with a really powerful friend captain and some good subs, but, you know, times change, and, you know, subs definitely help out in a lot of content. I'd say subs have definitely, you know, become more important than I'd say the captains these days. Obviously, as I said, like Big Mom is not really like an amazing captain, but with some powerful subs and good friend captains, you can make things work. So, anyways, that's a wrap for this video. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it, utilizing a relatively old character in version 1 Big Mom. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and if you guys did, make sure you go ahead and leave a like, and if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.